Hey y'all, so a bunch of y'all have been asking me how I do my makeup every day, and so I decided that today I would actually put that video into work. And so yeah, for all of you that have commented on my Instagram saying you wanted to see how I do my makeup every single day, well, this video is for you. And if you want to see how I did this look, keep watching because I'm going to show you now. Warning, I look very scary without makeup. Now I'm going to pull my hair out of my face, that way whenever I'm putting my makeup on, I'm not getting it into my hair. First, I'm going to take the POREfessional by Benefit, and I'm going to put it on the areas that might have the larger pores, I guess you could say, which I have on my nose, my forehead, and my chin. After that, I like to let it sit in my skin before applying my foundation. And for foundation, I use the Kat Von D Lock It Tattoo Foundation in the color Light 49 or Makeup Forever Matte Velvet in the number 40. And today, since I'm not really doing anything, I'm just going to use my Makeup Forever. And I'm going to use it on my favorite foundation brush, which is by Real Techniques, and to me it's just what I personally like to use best on my skin. Okay, next I'm going to fill in my eyebrows with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade, and I use the color Blonde towards the front of my eyebrows since my hair is lighter, and then towards the end of my arch I use medium brown, and that's what I just feel works best for my eyes. And so yeah, let's be real, I really don't have that good eyebrow game, so I skipped it. Then for concealing the underneath my eyebrows and for highlighting my face, I'm going to be using the Instant Age Rewind Eraser, well, the Dark Spot Eraser by Maybelline. It works really well. I normally use like Clinique concealers and stuff like that, but I have found this one works just as well, and it's a lot cheaper, so I just decided that I bought this, so I'm going to give it a shot, and I actually really love it. And don't make fun of me and my highlighter face, because this is my technique to highlighting my face. Next, I'm going to go into my Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit, and I'm going to use this banana shade. And I'm just going to apply that on top of the areas that I just applied that concealer, just so it gives it more of a highlighty look. That way when I'm using my powder, I'm not making it the same colors on my skin. This is kind of just making it look a little bit lighter like I want. Next, I'm going to go in with my Lock-It Tattoo Powder Foundation by Kat Von D in the color Light 49, and I'm just going to go over the parts that I did not hit with that, so I'm just setting my foundation in. Next, I'm going to prime my eyelids with the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion in Eden. This, to me, is my favorite eyeshadow primer, and I like this one because of the way that it goes on. Not really sure, a little bit of it does go a long way, I do know that, but there's just something about this formula that I really, really like. It does not crease or anything, and it lasts really, really, really long, and to me, I just find it works best for my eyes and my shadows. Now I'm just going to apply a little bit of coconut oil to my lips to keep them moisturized before I do anything to them later on. This way they have time to soak in some moisture before applying lipstick so it doesn't get dry and cracky and stuff like that. Okay, so now I'm going to apply this champagne-ish or champagne-y color to my eyelid. It was from my Urban Decay Naked 2 palette, but it all kind of fell apart, so I'm not sure what color it is. It's one of the only colors that I have left. Really sorry, I wish I could tell you what it was, but I don't. Next, I do not know the name of this palette, just an old palette, really broken down and stuff, but I'm going to take the orangey brownish color and apply that to my crease, kind of as a transition fade color. And now I'm going to apply that same color again, but with a different blending brush this time, just to get a little bit more definition this time. And now I'm just going to take a clean blending brush and blend that out so it's not too harsh but not too soft. Next I'm going to take this palette by Kat Von D and I'm going to apply the color Glass Swing into the crease again. And I'm going to blend this in and it's really going to work well with that transition color. And I'm going to apply one or two coats of that just to get the darkness that I would like. This next palette, I do not know the name or brand, but I'm just going to use the cherry brown and the light brown color and put that into my outer crease again, and pretty much just do the same thing that I've been doing and darkening up and blending and making sure it gets the way that I like. Now I'm going back into that Kat Von D palette and going to use Life Light and apply that to my brow bone and kind of blend it down a little bit just to highlight my brow some and kind of give a little blend to the brow and the shadow. Next, I'm going to take my Tattoo Eraser liner by Kat Von D, using it for a complete opposite purpose. This is to put on your tattoos before putting on concealer to conceal them, but I'm going to use it into my inner waterline to highlight my eyes and make them appear just a little bit larger. Next, I'm going to take my tattoo liner in the color Trooper by Kat Von D, and I'm going to start on the corner of my eye and make my way towards the end, and I'm just going to line the upper lash line. And then after I do that, I'm going to wing it out some, just a little bit, but I like to do both eyes on the whole top first, and then I like to go back afterwards and apply my wings and just take my time and even them out. And they really didn't do how I wanted them to do today, but then afterwards they ended up looking okay. But I had to thicken them up a little bit, and I actually like them to be a little bit thinner, but oh well. What can I do? Nothing really, but it turned out okay. Okay, and now I'm just going to take that same liner and go underneath the waterline. I'm not going into the waterline, I'm going underneath the lash line and just staying very, very close to the lash line as possible as I can. Just making sure that I don't drag it down and make it all smudgy looking. I kind of fade it when I get towards the lower part of the inner part, I guess you could say, because when I put my mascara on, the mascara is going to work as an eyeliner itself. Okay, and now here is the fun part, which is contouring my face, which I absolutely love the Anastasia Beverly Hills contour kit, and I'm going to do the hollows of my cheeks, work it up a little bit, do my jawline, and do my nose. I'm doing all the areas that the sun, well, not the sun, but the shadows will be casted on my face to dip it down a little bit and to make it thinner and to appear thinner. Most people don't contour their face every day, but I personally love the contoured look, and if my face is not contoured, you know I'm having a bad day. Contouring is a lifesaver, and I swear by it. I do it every day, absolutely love it. Anytime I do my friends' makeup, I contour their faces because it is a game changer for sure. Next, I'm going to add some blush to the apples of my cheeks and work them up a little bit. And I'm going to be using one by Clinique in the color Smoldering Plum. And the number is 115. Next, I'm going to highlight my face with the Wet n Wild highlighter, and it's the one by Fergie. And I'm going to highlight the areas that the sun hits my face, and pretty much I'm going over the same spots that you saw me earlier use with my concealer. This is just a powder, form, and it's just going to brighten the spots back up. And now I'm taking off that coconut oil because it has moisture in my lips, and it's kind of buffing the dry skin off, just like that. And then I'm just powdering it a little bit and going back in with my highlighter and just highlighting my face. I just apply that to my brow bone and in the inner corners of my eyes to brighten those up as well. And so, yeah, that was pretty much it for highlighting. Now I'm just going to bronze up my neck a little bit with a bronzer by Milani, just so my face isn't darker than the rest of my body. Now I'm going to line and fill in my lips with a lip liner by MAC, and it is the color Magenta, and this is going to make my lipstick adhere better and last a lot longer, and it matches my lipstick to a T. It is so perfect. Now I'm going to apply my Kat Von D lipstick in the color Baja 5. I can't really pronounce it. But first I'm going to apply it with a lip liner brush just to get the outer corners correct. And I kind of mess up a little bit, but I go back and fill it in with a little bit of concealer. And then after I line it the way I like, I'm just going to go in with the actual lipstick and kind of put it on there like you normally would, just so it gets a nice good coat on there. And doing this, it lasts literally the whole entire day. I probably wear this color every single day. I absolutely love it. It is the absolute perfect color. Okay, and before putting on mascara, I'm going to set my foundation and face in with some setting sprays, and I'm going to use the Max Fix and Broom or whatever, and then the NYX Matte Finish Finny Matte, and I do that before putting on my mascara so it does not smear. And I swear I wasn't spraying that much, they're just both running low. Now I'm just curling my lashes before applying my mascaras, and first I am using the Scandalous Eyes Flex by Rimmel, and I really love this mascara. It really doesn't clump together. It really just makes them big and bold and fluffy and very voluminous, and I absolutely adore this mascara. Okay, and now I'm going to go into my second coat of mascara, which is the Maybelline Great Lash, the Big Black Noir. And I normally like to do 2 or 3 different mascara coats. It makes them bigger and fuller and just makes your eyelashes look a lot better and makes it look like you have false lashes without the struggle of putting false lashes on. Now I'm going to take the Great Lash and apply it to my bottom lashes, and I kind of colored out somehow. It quit filming, that's why it jumps right into it to the other eye, so I'm really sorry about that, y'all. Okay, so now I'm going to take my hair down because voila, we are done. It was easy as that. Very, very, very simple. That was it. Easy, right? I mean, a lot of people think that it could be hard, but it's really not. Well, anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and I plan on doing some more for y'all. I have a couple of them lined up. I have a little notepad that I write down ideas for. So hopefully in the next couple days, I'll have another video for y'all. Thank y'all so much for watching, and yeah, I'll see y'all next time. Bye! Hey, yeah, and if you're not subscribing already, why don't you click that button down below and subscribe to my channel? That way you know when I have new videos posted. Alright, thank y'all!